Hey, and happy Thankful Thursday on this beautiful Thursday day. On Tuesday, I met with a gentleman at the cemetery. He came in, he wanted to put all of his affairs in place ahead of time. And so he told me what he wanted. We got it all together, got down to the bottom number to the financial part of it, and he says, I can't afford that. And I said, okay, no problem. Let's see, let's keep working. And we started, moving some things around and stuff. And at some point he looked up at me and he had the most beautiful blue eyes. And he said, I can't even afford to die. And I was like, oh my goodness. In my head, I said, oh my goodness. I said, no, we can figure this out. We can make this work. And so we kept working. We got it down to something that was workable for him. And then when it came time to fill out the paperwork and I asked for a beneficiary contact person, he says, I have nobody. And I said, well, you have any brothers? You have any sisters? He says, I have one brother and he's out there. And he pointed to the cemetery. And I was like, this man with these blue eyes messing me up today with these comments that he's making. But what he did, we got everything in order. And after he left, what it did do was make me think about how so many times we take for granted the things that we do have. We have a nice home. We complain about the maintenance. We complain about the utilities. We complain about the taxes. We have a nice car. We complain about the gas we have to put in it. We have family and friends. We complain about they're getting on our nerves and they're not doing what we want them to do. But there are folks out there like this gentleman who's very kind, very nice man with the most beautiful blue eyes, who has no one to handle his affairs for him when he does die, and believes that he cannot even afford to die because he doesn't have the funds to put anything in place. And so what I want you to do today is I want you to be thankful for what you do have. Don't take for granted for the things that you do have. Oh, and he called me back later that day and he told me, he said, I thank you so much, Miss Donna, for your time and working with me, but I cannot afford this. And I said, okay, I understand. And it was $56 a month. And so we can't take anything that we have for granted, you all. So what I want you to do today is I want you to tell your family and your friends that you're thankful for them. For real. I want you to do it. I want you to hug your pets. Tell them that you're thankful for them. Tell your coworkers and all those folks that you are thankful for them. Tell yourself you're thankful for you and not take for granted the things that you do have. And as always, tell God thank you. Thank you for another day. Thank you, God, for the things you have given me. And I want you to have a good rest of your day, rest of your weekend. And take care of yourselves and be kind. And I'll see you next week. Bye.